Very pretty. Now again, whatever's inside there, it's going to be...
As well, really pretty designs.
Okay.
Now, wire. Now this is brilliant because this is actually coated wire. So if you've ever seen the shows that Nikki does with Heartfelt Creation, she uses a lot of wire when she's building up the flowers in there. And this
I was going to say, would it be good for flowers? Yeah.
Perfect flowers, perfect for moulding as well. Technically, I would usually do that around a pencil, but you can see how easy it is for you to mould and twist this.
Yeah, I think so. We'll do big flower arrangements.
Yeah.
Just have little flourishes in the middle there. Be ideal, wouldn't it? Or maybe you've got like wall hangings, not as in soft crafts, as in, you know, perhaps you've got those MDF little plaques you want to wire up and hang up. It can be beautiful because we still see the wires, don't we? So,
and it's got coating on this. So if you did want to change the colour of this and you wanted to use your alcohol pens, you could quite easily colour this so as it's exactly the same colour as your paper that you're working with. So you've got white, you've got ivory, and you've got black in here.
That is nice. And on each one is 50 metres, not 15, 50. 150 metres. That's a long way. When I try and imagine 100 metres, I always imagine the race I had to do at school for PE. And I think that is a
long way.
Very long way.
It's a long way to run.
That's a long way. That's
Sounds exhausting.
It's exhausting. But now 150. That is a very long way. It's 486,821. It's a lot.
It is.
It's a lot.
Okay.
150 metres.
I'm going to stick that in there.
That's nice.
There you go. Oh, that shows you how springy it is. Look at that.
And they're not hard to mould or manipulate, are they?
Well,
and they still retain their shape, you know. You haven't got to have pliers to pry it around. It just moulds. It's very satisfying, actually.
Brilliant deal. £12.99, half price deal with those, actually. You're getting all of those for £12.99.
We've got lots of people watching, saying hello to us, and thanks very much. Hello back to you as well, everyone on Facebook.
Good evening.
Good evening, yeah. Free sats, maybe watching us on our website, wherever you're watching on. Thank you very much. I'll be joining Phil Martin, actually in a few minutes, actually. He's come to say hello, I think, on Good Evening Hochanda. Yeah, he is. He's going to pop in for a drink and a cup of tea, maybe. But I'll be joining Phil at 8 o'clock this evening, actually, for that one-day special, which I heard was a massive success. And that's his brand new stamps, isn't it?
They were
his
fabulous.
latest.
Big DL size stamps and some beautiful sentiments.
Yeah.
It's got lots of additional things, papers in there. He's got some beautiful verses. He'll tell you all about it when
he does.
I'm sure.
He loves his sentiments, and
He does,
it is some of those heartwarming sentiments I've ever read from Phil Martin.
Yeah,
As soon as I've been at Hochanda, they really are. They're beautiful.
That's it. Now,
speaking of big brands,
Kaisercraft. I mean, they bring us some amazing deals, and this is phenomenal. I love this. I've seen it once before in Good Evening Hochanda, and I'm pretty sure it does sell out. Now, with this, we have got the most amazing deal. I'm going to pull these pages out. You can see that they sit in there in that ring binder like so. You've got obviously your endorsement there from Kaisercraft. But what you've got with these are different size pockets. So the first pocket that we've got, if I pop that down, I will show you that.
Oh yes, I do remember us doing this last time.
Yeah, complete A5 pocket. So you can see there you've got no sentiments in there. So that's no section, should I say. So you can see that's a complete pocket there. Perfect maybe for your die cutting, but then you've got other ones.
You have maybe storing some ATCs in there.
Yeah, we'll pop that one in alongside as well. All the little holes line up. So
but you know, to look at them, you think, oh, those are plastic wallets you see in newsagents. They feel good quality,
They're
don't they?
Brilliant quality. And if you do collect your ATCs, this is a perfect way for you to display them. But use them for dies and different elements. This is a nice one. I mean, you could instantly make this into a photo album. That's the idea behind these. It's an instant photo album. So you can see here you've got that larger pocket there. You've got your smaller pockets down at the front there as well.
And by the way, this is the lowest it's been, I think. Am I right in saying that? Or it's lower than last time, put it that way. So if you're tempted by it, if you've been watching this closely, I think when it goes down to a good price, I'm going to grab it. Right, this is that time. £11.99. So you're getting all of these pocket pages. Nearly 40%'s gone now. £22.16, 073615. The amount of crafters that said to me, oh, I'm so pleased you got Kaisercraft. Their roots really were from scrapbooking. That's one of the areas they specialise in. So for organisation, for album, for binding, it really does all make sense. And they're all the pockets that we get. So we get a selection of all of those.
You get all of those, yeah. They're 6x8, the overall size, but you can see some of them you split into your quarters there, your complete there, your half and half, so to speak, as well. And you're getting one, 2, 3, and then the set that we've already got now, 4 of
packs.
those. There's a lot in there.
And it's honestly, even the wings are actually really sturdy, you know, because if you want to use these backs and forwards, some do rip, don't they? But this is really sturdy, and even like the metal there, the way it pulls back together, it's just sturdy.
And that is just crying out to be decorated, isn't it?
I was just going to say.
Oh, sorry, Charles.
No, you're right. No. But I'm sure it's lots of people are thinking that. I mean, it's an obvious one, isn't it? It's just because of the actual knitting material screaming out.
The stability. So if you are wanting to put things like your paste in, then maybe those stencils that you got earlier on, you could use some of those and actually put your texture paste through there. $11.99 for all of that.
I know. You could chuck a lot on that cover, can't you? It's not going to walk. Well, it's less like to walk and buckle, isn't it? Cracking deal. 40% nearly is gone of this. It might even go this out. This is the first time we've seen it properly.
Yeah,
and that's just flown out.
So, you never know. This could be the next one to follow. 60% now, wow.
It is going to go, I think.
It is, yeah.
I'm confident in saying that's gone. In moments when we're just talking about it, another 20%'s gone.
No.
I reckon we're probably even over 60% now. So if you like it, I would grab it. But like I said, for organisation or just plain art, a photo album's a good idea. I think that's lovely.
If you want to get hold of this, 073615, £22.16 is your saving on this. That's an amazing deal.
It is a cracking deal, isn't it?
Nice.
Well, we've had envelopes, we've had Kuinol, we've got the magic pencils, we've got Just Right stamps, we've got ultimate craft dies, got designer wire. But something really different now.
We've been saving the best till last.
We have, haven't we? Toy stuffing.
Have a look at this.
Now, is this enough for you, Hayley? A quarter's gone.
Wow!
Look at the price. I mean, that's why. It's 70. It's like 2/3 off, isn't it?
This is going to be interesting when the postman tries to get this one through the letterbox.
Excuse me, the cat. If you've got pets, are going to be terrified.
It's going to come through the cat flap, isn't it? Oh my goodness!
Right now, we are of course thinking, obviously cuddly toys, but how about things like draft excluders, door stoppers?
Look at all this that you are getting.
It might be you maybe got big dies, Sissics. Maybe got make dies out of felt. Maybe you just want to take a little bit off to make them 3D for your Christmas tree arrangements. But honestly, for your big cushions, I just think for your door stoppers, draft excluders, it's going to be absolutely ideal.
Imagine trying to get this home on the bus.
Yeah, I mean. Like, no, I won't do it. You'd have a job. You can't.
No, it's not going to happen.
You're done, aren't you? You're done. Yeah, I've got a lot here. So it's 100% pure polyester. So again, pillows, cushions. There's
got good sturdiness to it. So yeah, if you've got soft toys that you're making, it might be this time of year that you are creating. I know we saw some shows earlier on. We've got 3-dimensional cats. I noticed coming through the foyer this morning, somebody sent in some finished samples of the most incredible 3-dimensional sewing kits.
Seen those.
Little hippos. I don't know whose shade they are, but they're looking amazing. But anything that you're making that needs a spot of stuff in, then this is going to be perfect.
It's great to bulk up, isn't it?
Yeah.
Again, like we said, pure polyester fibre, so very sturdy, very long wearing, but it's quite nice and firm too. So maybe there's little bolster cushions as well as scatter cushions. So there's little bolster people, even like smart hotels, you know. The sausage-shaped pillows. That's a bolster one, I think, isn't it? Yeah. But they're ideal. Again, saving £60 here, £90.99. So whether they're watching us on Facebook, YouTube, Periscope, all of them that...
We've got a bit of a problem with Facebook, Charlie, at the moment.
So
it's not us.
It's not Facebook?
It's actual Facebook.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, actual Facebook. So if you are trying to watch us, you might not be able to hear me if you can't watch. But we are still streaming, obviously, via things like YouTube and Periscope as well. So, yeah, I think we're letting you know via the website, but yeah, if you are trying to watch us through Facebook, you may struggle.
Go on Hochanda.com. You can always watch us on Hochanda.com. Don't forget that. It's been brilliant. It's been good fun.
Well, this is it. So those are our sunset specials, but of course we have got lots more to share with you. We're going to be catching up with our fabulous film art in the next few moments with our one-day special, but we've got our all-stars too. Nearly fell off then. Oh my goodness. Now, what can I tell you about today? We've had some fabulous shows today. I was going to be able to tell you all about this wonderful little bundle that we've got over here because I did the show, but have a look at these. These are fabulous. I saw these when I was preparing for my show earlier on. They look amazing. Now, what you are going to be able to create is the most incredible wheels. Look at these, they're like Christmas swirls. Within here, you've got all the fabric and of course you've got your fabulous buttons. You've even got your bacon twine in there, and you have got some stuffing to help you create this fabulous project here. See on your screen there, extended delivery. So we're just talking about 7 days with regards to this one, but you have got full colour instructions. Have a look at these. Now, rapidly approaching 60% of the stock has gone. We have got another show featuring these tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock. So it's almost like fabric origami that you are going to be able to create these wonderful pinwheels that you're going to be able to put on your tree or use them to decorate your home decor. It could be that you're popping these in the centre of cushions, but I just love this idea. Absolutely fabulous. Comes together beautifully, as you can see, but all those colours featuring. Now, $15.99 is going to get you not only the instructions but all your fabrics, but of course it is a brilliant value bundle because you are getting all of these pieces in here. So you don't have to use them with these fabrics if you wanted to. You could actually use these fabrics for other things, but you have got your red polka dots featuring there. You've got some of your Christmas fabrics in here as well. Things like your candy stripe in there, smaller polka dots. In fact, there's only a couple of those that really do lend themselves to Christmas, so it might be that you're using the Christmas ones in your project and using some of those other ones for other things. $15.99 if you're wanting to get hold of this really beautiful fabric, I have to say, beautiful to work with. So yeah, if you're wanting to get hold of yours, 621211 is that all important item number. Perhaps soft craft isn't your thing though. Well, if you're into your card making, your die cutting or your stamping, this definitely will be. Rapidly approaching 70% of the stock has gone. Now, we had lots of sellouts during the hour. This is a beautiful scene. It's the Bethlehem scene, as you can see here, and it's beautiful because within here you are going to get your packaging. This is where packaging, when your kit comes to you, that's what it's in. How beautiful is that? Look at that, and you were thinking that you paid a lot more than $12.99, but you're going to get your 2 dies. They're about 4.5 inches square, as you can see, but the design is meant to kind of build up. So you would cut one of these dies, you would cut your second, and you can see how you're building up that scene. You've even got your little tiny Star of David feature in there as well, so you can see that, not your Star of David, it's your Christmas star, isn't it? It's called it, yeah, the star that they followed. I don't think it had an actual name, did it? I don't know actually. Anyway, I don't know if it is the North Star. It might have been the North Star. I don't know. Answers on a postcard. But you're going to get both those dies as well as a little tiny star. You're also going to get a huge bag of sequins, and these are so sparkly. They're kind of little cupped ones, so they really do catch the light. Perfect for your shaker cards. You're going to get some 3D foam, little tiny discs with it in there, and these stamps. Now, the stamps line up perfectly with your scenes there. So, of course, if you did want to actually stamp them up and die cut, or do it the other way around, die cut and then stamp, you will see that they will fit absolutely perfect with those. 70% of the stock has gone. You can see there, that particular scene will build up perfectly with that particular stamp. And if I drop that one down, that particular scene will build up with that one as well. So really fine detail you are going to get with these. You're also going to get your card blanks. Now, I think you're getting 4 of these just to get you started the minute that it arrives. But the quality of this cardstock, I would be tempted to actually slice those down and use them as 8 card fronts. Stamp up with your stamps, die cut, away you go. $12.99 for all of that. These are phenomenal, and as I say, we had about 3 of them sell out during the shows earlier on today. The first show that we had was at where am I, 10 o'clock this morning, and I think the second one was 4 o'clock this afternoon. It was myself and the lovely Jeanette, so do go back and have a little look. I worked with Jeanette at 4 o'clock. I'm not sure who she was with at 10 o'clock though, but yeah, 429075. Of course, it was our lovely Fiona. But now, if you're wanting to take advantage of any of these deals, then please do so. Jump onto the website, but don't forget to check out our 1-day special. It's an amazing deal, and Phil Martin is here to tell us more about it.
That is pretty special, isn't it? A special guy here as well, Phil Martin.
I know,
Phil,
I'm
welcome
okay.
back.
Dead relaxed. I'm like, yeah.
No, just chill. Just chill, put your feet up.
Chilling.
Do you want a pizza?
Good evening, everybody. yeah, let's have a pizza.
You laugh. I was going to do that once, get a delivery.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, imagine that. Just a pizza guy. Just, thanks. Say hello while you're here.
Oh, cake next time.
Like
Carl.
a cake. I'll get a selection of biscuits for us.
Thank you very much.
Well, it's deserved a cake for a
I've not seen
celebration.
you forever.
I know.
Ever, same as Hayley.
It must have been about a year since we've done a show.
I can't believe that.
I know, right? It's
Crazy.
just different times we're in.
Yeah, I know. I must end up being on the other shift back.
Yeah, so we have two shifts here basically.
Yeah.
We just reverse and flip around.
It'll be fun at 8 o'clock. You won't want to miss this.
It'll be good laugh, won't it? It's going to be good bands. I miss the bands.
I know.
The first time I cried out of laughter on air was with you on Hochanda when we were in the old building. And then you had to go home.
Yeah.
It's really funny. It's so funny. I loved it. But how's things anyway going?
Good, busy.
You sound busy? Yeah.
Very, very busy, but it's all good. Love my job, so.
Yeah, I know you do.
Can't call it a job, can you?
No, not really. This is too fun to be a job, isn't it?
Cars,
well, I know you put a lot of effort into your one day special.
Always.
Now, are these your latest stamps?
These are literally hot off the press.
Right.
Yeah, these are not in shops anywhere.
Okay.
Not even in mine. Yeah.
Right. Not even in your own shop.
Not even in my
Phil,
own
you're too
shop.
good to us.
Yeah. So these are literally hot off the press. So it's a new concept. It's the DL silhouettes, which is what you're seeing here. You've got the gorgeous stately sentiments you've just seen scrolling past. And then this purple card you're looking at is one that Joanne made for me, but look how beautiful these stamps are when they're embossed. And that's on craft cardstock, which is traditionally more difficult to stamp on.
Oh, is it? Right, okay.
Yeah, because it's porous. It's kind of a dry
Especially
card.
for like your heat embossing, I suppose, because it'll soak up.
absolutely,
Right,
yeah.
I didn't think of that.
So we've got 4 brand new Christmas silhouettes. We've got some new Christmas stately sentiments, which are the big swirly ones. They're absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah.
And then we've got Christmas extras, which gives you all the trees, the baubles, and all the extra elements, so you can build up scenes.
They're beautiful. Could you do like some, you can like Scandi kind of styles with this, I suppose? Could you with these? I suppose quite modern looking in some respect.
Well, I've tried to cater for everybody. So the one we're looking at there is called Night Before Christmas. So it's a little town. You've got the snowman there just under the lamppost, look, yeah.
Yeah.
So you know me, Charlie, it's all about the details.
It is the
small
fine details.
So you've got the more modern there, the Night Before Christmas with the town, and then I've got one that's got a stag in a forest.
Yes.
With snow falling, so it's more traditional.
It must be so hard to think of something fresh for
do you know
Christmas.
what? It isn't, Charlie. People say that. No.
Sorry? Okay.
My brain never stops. I'm always a few months ahead. You know what it's like.
Yeah.
But I always have an idea, and people who follow me on social media will know that I always say, what's missing?
Have a coffee for you.
Everybody said you don't make you welcome. Good evening, Hochanda.
Thank you, darling. Thank you very much.
We haven't got any lemon drizzle though.
Next time.
We'd love to offer you a Vicky
Next
sponge,
time.
but we can't.
So I always
So
I always interact with everybody when I'm at craft shows, on social media, and I'll say what's missing, and you know what I'm like, I tease everybody.
Yeah.
So I've made loads of samples with these stamps. That's a good test of how much I love them.
This is a sign of passion there,
and I'm
isn't it?
like, it's like 2 o'clock in the morning, I'm like, put the stamps down.
Oh, really? So that
Go
late?
to bed. Yeah. But they're gorgeous, and there's something for everybody there.
There really is, and we love the silhouette kind of style. But going with Christmas, I mean, do you think there are certain colours people use, like going to be using this year?
It's almost like we prepared this, and I promise you, everybody, we haven't.
We haven't.
Have you seen the new papers?
No.
So you haven't even seen those.
From a distance, but I'm going to look properly on the show.
So again, I've catered, and again, you'll know on social media that I said to people, "What colours are you doing for Christmas this year?" And the number of people that said like turquoises and lilacs, which I'd already done the papers for.
They look nice.
Yeah. And then I've done the traditional with the red and the green, and then I've done my personal favourite, which is the denim and the slate.
Right.
So the blue and the grey together. There's just something for everybody.
It's something ideal, isn't it? So,
and as a bundle, as a card maker, as a crafter, the bundle means you can make your Christmas cards from one bundle, basically.
Right, of course, yeah.
You've got something for the younger generation, something a bit more traditional, and then something for a bit funkier.
Which is, well, you can't ask for anything more than that. Because a family, you're going to be making cards for so many different ages, aren't you?
Yeah.
So many different tastes and styles. These could be really cool. They could be really traditional.
First
Look at this service for you there,
I
in a proper mug as well.
It's lovely, thank you, Hayley.
Yes.
Now I know you can do it, though.
They are very special. They are very special,
And
aren't
at
they?
the end of the day, it's like I said when I was launching with Hayley earlier, Christmas is when we spend the most money on products, so
Right.
we want it to do more things. We want to use these for year in, year out, and that's what you're going to get with these. But it's also the time that we spend the most on. We spend more time on Christmas cards than we do any others.
I bet it is. You know.
Yeah, well, I know this. I've crafted for years.
Of course you do. And do you know a lot of people that craft all year for Christmas?
Yeah. I'm never that organised.
No.
And if I'm honest
Respect
with
if you do.
if I'm honest with you, it's usually a couple of weeks before.
Christmas Eve.
And if I'm even more honest with you, you all know that I'm terrible at sending birthday cards. Even my sister.
You can't say
she'll
that.
text. I'm terrible. She'll text me. She'll go, don't forget it's Auntie Sue's birthday. I'm like, oh yeah, I've clocked it, and then I'll forget.
Yeah, forget. But you can't buy a card from a shop. You can't.
I can't remember the last time I ever bought a card.
No, you can't.
Why would you want to when there's all these products?
I know,
that you
right?
can
And
use?
the feeling of a handmade card is so
it's special.
cherished. It's
Yeah,
so
it is.
special. It's a proper gift. What I like about this theme, though, this sums up the spirit of Christmas for me because it's a community kind of feel to these stamps. They're lovely. You create your own little world with these. You can adapt them slightly if you want to. But people just come together at Christmas time. Family, friends, neighbourhoods, villages, towns. People from all over regroup, reconnect. And that's this kind of feeling I get with these, Phil.
Thank you.
I really do.
I've just realised I brought you all the samples with the night before Christmas, the town.
No, we're leaving the others as a surprise.
Maybe you need to watch at 8, yeah.
So nearly 40% of the one day special stock's gone. Now that's only after one live hour. All right.
Wow.
Hopefully it's going to last till 6 o'clock tomorrow night. Otherwise, Phil's going home early, basically. We're not sure what to do.
Probably won't. They're gorgeous stamps, Charlie. And I said to Hayley, if I was watching somebody else doing this as a crafter, I would be.
You would be buying these because you want something fresh, something exciting, something new.
Yeah.
I guess at Christmas time, you really want to be basically the crafter has that kind of new thing, that trendy thing.
Yeah.
You want to look forward to sending this card and to seeing that look on someone's face.
Absolutely.
You're going to do that with these stamps. You're bound to, aren't you? Phil, thanks so much.
You're welcome. Thank you. I'll see you at 8.
Hey, I'll see you in about 20, 25 minutes.
Yeah, me and you. This will be
Bants.
fun.
Coffee on the band.
It'll
Hello.
be fun.
Right, put the kettle on. Right, now then, we've got lots more to do. Thanks very much to Phil. Love catching with Phil. What a guy. And beautiful stamps there. Something fresh and exciting. This is beautiful. And again, saving £5 on the one day special. Hello. And it's on FlexBuy. 2 pence of £37.47. So there you go. Don't forget, though, we've also got some Centre specials for you.
An amazing deal. Take advantage, but make sure you stay tuned at 8 o'clock just to see how fabulous those stamps are. Now, I've got a bit of news for you. Earlier on, we were very busy with this one, so much so we are now incredibly limited in stock. So, if you didn't manage to get it before, because it did sell out, and we always say this, it sold out, well, technically because it was sitting in people's baskets, but some of you didn't actually check out your basket, so we've literally got a couple of these that have popped back into stock. So, if you want to take advantage of these with all those fabulous pockets in there, variety of different sizes, so you can see your half fold there. You've also got your little A6, not A6, your I don't know what size they'd be actually, A7 I think it is, because it's a quarter of your A4 there. So yeah, 3x4, we talked about ATC kind of size with regards to those, but all these pockets, including those larger ones as well, included within this set. And of course you've got that solid cover. Kaisercraft is going to go any minute now, because again has popped into somebody's basket, so please, if it is in yours, check your basket out. Don't make the same mistake as the last person that popped this in and didn't check their basket out. Again, technical sellout, but you have to check your baskets out. Can't emphasise that more. So if you're wanting them, now's the time to do that. Now I'm going to take you down the counter with some of those other items we've been chatting about, including these stamps. Now we've got 2 sets of stamps for you from Just Right, and you've got a mixture here because you've got your clear polymer stamps. Of course, you've got that kind of decoupage effect where you've got the multi-layers with these. Simply find the number of the stamp, so for instance number 1 there, and you'll notice that you've got letter A by the side of it. Stamp that one, then on top of that goes 1B, on top of that goes 1C, and you have added all the fine detail in exactly the right positioning. The same thing happens with these others. You can see with some of these down at the bottom you've got more poinsettias, you've got leaves, you've got sentiments in there, some really lovely sentiments and lovely fonts with those as well. On the other one we've got your red polymer, red rubber stamp should I say, display with these. You've got your cling on there ready for them to go down on that storage sheet, and with the baubles you've got little blank apertures there, which means that any of these sentiments that you choose to insert in there will fit beautifully. You've got your crown for your bauble there as well, and again a brilliant value for money. 42 stamps for £11.26. Really? Just right? Really? Yeah, really. 557 247 if you're wanting to get hold of those. Now, while Charlie was having a little chat with Phil a few moments ago, I was playing around with these little magic pencils. Now, I'm not going to lie, I forgot to bring my glasses with me, so I couldn't actually read what it said on here, but what I could make out is blender. So with these, you have got all those fabulous colours, but you've also got a blender pencil. Blender pencil being the light white, the white one or the grey one here. And then what you actually do is you take those colours, and as we saw earlier on, you were able to kind of lay down that colour. So this one here, we've got a little bit of yellow and orange coming together like so. And then what you can do is go in with the blender pencil, and it will actually mix those colours together. So if I come back in with the blender, just pop it on the side, it's triangle shaped, and you can see that those colours are blending out those lines and showing you that kind of meander of colour from one to the other as you go through there, as you can see. Like so, now it will lay down a little bit of colour on your pencil there, but just give it a little kind of rub and you will find that it will disappear. But it gives you the ability to actually blend those pencils. Obviously, if you take time with that, you can get an even better blend than I have been creating there. But it just gives you a little idea. And every single one of those pencils has got 2 colours in there. So it could be the purple and the pink, it could be your lime green alongside that gorgeous zesty yellow. Different shades of blue. All of these are coming to you for just £13.99, including those pencils that you can see at the top there. You've got your 3 graphite pencils there where you've got your B content with regard to these. So you've got your 2B, 4B and 6B, if I remember rightly. Yes, so that's kind of down to the dark tones of those, so something from going kind of like a grey tone right the way through to that solid black with those. And again, you are getting those within this bundle, £13.99, £11.36 saving, and very, very popular. You're liking these, and now that you've discovered that you've got a blender pencil in there, you've got even more scope with these. Comes with a little insert there, so you've got full instructions, which I would read to you, but I haven't got my glasses, so I've no idea what it says, but I'm sure it's very informative. 124520 if you're wanting those. Now, envelopes, we had this conversation before. Fabulous bundle here because you've got so many different styles, different types of paper being used, pearlescent in here, some really classy looks with these. £10 saving, bringing them down to £9.64, 146732 if you're wanting to take advantage of those. Lots of amazing deals for you during these sunset specials, but you don't have long left. At 8 o'clock, which is probably about 18 minutes time, that's all the prices were spoken of are going to go back up, and you won't be making those savings. These dies, again, a beautiful set of dies, and these are big dies. Got some gorgeous designs, obviously, with the packaging, but the packaging, quite often, those designs are scaled down. They're smaller than they would normally be. So, as we turn them around, you can see these are big dies, big old dies, and you've got the dies, you've got the lovely little elements there. This particular one is 9 centimetres square when you look at that frame that works around it. And this one, I love this design because you've got that gorgeous intricacy, but then you've got the ability to cut out that centre, make it into an aperture, but then, of course, you've got that little element there that you could use perhaps with one of those sentiments from the Just Right stamps that we spoke of a few moments ago. Really pretty dies there. £17.99 being your price if you wanted them. 509801. Now, the wire that we were speaking of, this is a brilliant bundle because you're getting all 3 of these. It is a coated wire. You're getting 50 metres of each of these, and it's 1 mil with regards to the thickness. You could be beading, putting beads on these if you wanted to. You can see that you can mould it quite easily as well. Maybe use it with your flowers. You know how quite often we'll see the likes of Nikki using these through stamens and things like that on their flowers. Then you could do that, and you can see quite easily you can mould that into whatever shape you want it to be, or even wrap it around a pencil to get those kind of lovely little thumbs, I think they call them, don't they, with regard to your projects. Do like that. Coated as well, so you could change the colour of the lighter ones if you wanted to. Even dip dip it into your glues and then cover it with glitter if you're wanting to as well. So lots of scope with that. At £12.99 at 486 821. But how about some toy stuffing? Well, we've been very busy with this. Not surprising. I mean, look at the quantity that you're getting. You're getting loads. And these are kind of compressed bags, as you can see there. So when you actually open these up and kind of get air into that toy stuffing, really is going to be a case that you're going to be able to use them in lots of ways. You could use them, in fact, for stuffing cushions if you wanted to. £19.99 for all of this. It's going to be interesting when it arrives. But, yeah, it's not going to fit your 3-letter box, that's for certain. 573399 if you're wanting these. £19.99 with a £60 saving, but only for the next 16 minutes or so. If you want them to, please pop them into your basket, and it might be that you pop them in alongside some fabulous all-stars we've got.
Hello, yes, All Stars. A very important part of the show, actually, because if you've maybe been working today, maybe you missed some of the shows we've just seen, well, we can get some of the items still, some of which have sold out. This is kind of some of the highlights which we've got left, OK, but not always that many. So, firstly, any shows, watch back on Rewind in HD. Do you know what the best? The easiest way I like to watch shows back, if you go onto our website, hochanda.com, go on TV schedule, you can, it'll be on today, of course, and just scroll back and you can just literally click watch now. Should we show you, actually? This is really good. It's really good because we know how important it is to watch all these shows back to get the demonstrations, because we know what the idea is. Otherwise, I'll be all the gear, no idea. Right, so there you go. This is my favourite way to do it. So Let You Loose, that was great fun, for example. 11 o'clock, watch now, and it just does it for you in HD. How cool is this? We're in the same shirt, that's embarrassing. But you can see there's so many ideas. There's so many ideas that you can watch it back as many times as you like. And there's a drop-down menu so you can watch previous shows back. I love the way we do this. And if you have got an iPhone, if you download the Hochanda Go app, I know Janice is hugely been to technology and she was always promoting this. It's been a brilliant success, our Hochanda Go app. I'm quite impatient when it comes to technology, but oh my word, that's quick. It's so quick, it's rapid, it flies through. Right, some All-Stars. Now, I wasn't present for this one. This is by Rinsky Stevens. This is the Christmas Swells kit. You've got everything you need to make this. Now, if you're looking for something new and exciting for Christmas, this is going to be it. It's so easy to do. Not only because you've got all the thread, all the buttons all the time, not only because you've got the instructions, but it's that good, easy size to do. It's a 5-inch size. Now, let's start off by going through these just briefly. If you're wondering what this stuffing's for, you start off with a little circle in the middle. That's kind of like stage one. And then you sew in, you can hand sew it, step by step, swirls all around the circle. So you've got something substantial to build on. So it's not actually that fiddly either. But have a look at this with a tree. If you're looking for that new decoration, that new bit of home decor for Christmas this year, this could be the new family edition, because I do think they could become part of the family decorations. I love going home at Christmas and expecting these decorations. I mean, some of my parents' decorations are very irritating, I won't lie. Don't get me started on the singing Santa. Oh, it's painful. It's painful. But seriously, but you know, you love it, don't you? But the point is here, this is something fresh and exciting for your home decor. Picture instructions, by the way, very easy to follow. Effort you need to make that. And it even says you can make as many as you like. So basically, once you've used the material to make this one, you can keep reusing it. Keep going, keep going. Make and sell if you like to. £15.99, 621 211. Back at 10 a.m. tomorrow, Rinsky is with some beautiful products. But seriously, if you haven't tried this before, just think, what fabric have you got? What beautiful fabrics have you got? Now, I know Haley Smith has got some gorgeous fabrics to craft yourself silly. Do check out those shows, awful. That lady, how she sources all this fabric, it always absolutely flies. That's very, very exciting indeed. Right. Oh, hello. Hello. So oh, sorry, I've just don't worry, I've just broken several things. Don't worry about it too much. There's going to be another bang when I move my foot, I think. Yeah, sorry. Right, oh, right, we're all right now. It's fine. It's absolutely fine. I I've got my name, where I am, what I was doing. Right, here we go. Now, this is another oh, this all going wrong. This is another all-stars. Okay, so you got 3 dies, 4 card blanks, and some sequins. It's basically a card kit in a box. I adore this. This is that lovely tradition, you know. If you want to make cards, these traditional people in mind, maybe you want your son or daughter want to help you make cards for their teachers at school, something for the school plays. That is very smart. Like silhouettes, various different layers. And again, once you use the card provided, you can use those dies time and time again. So, saving £3, it's £12.99. It's at 429.075. Right, we are approaching 80% of the stock gone, okay? This is absolutely flying out. This is an urgent one, okay? Even more urgent than me clearing these things by my feet. Number start 01733 602,000. This is just a selection of some of our favourites from the day. You can watch them all back, and a lot of them you can still buy, actually. Right, now then, do have a look there. We've got not only the Sunset Specials, we've got for you... Oh, we've got some more. It's the One Day Special. Oh! It's this. Oh, it's a picture. Right, this is the Sentimental Yours. We got 4 DL Silhouette stamps, and we've got 47 stamps in total. We have got saving of £5 here, £37.47. It's your first flexi buy. These are flying out. Nearly 40% has gone. So do get it while you can. The latest stamp selection is very, very smart. There we go. Now, thank from here. There's nothing I can break or damage.
Are you all right?
I'm all right. I'm all right. I broke a few things. I don't know what I broke, but there's definitely a smash. There's a smash there.
Oh dear.
Yes.
Oh, anyway, we'll take care of that.
Right.
But have you taken care of your craft along kit? Because today is the last day you can place your order and get your £5 credit ready for you to use in the craft along store. And now you've got a fabulous set here, as you can see. We're looking at your dandelion, funky dandelion stencil there. I don't know why you bought that with your child.
I don't know.
You sat on the bear as well.
I'm sat on snow. I wonder what was happening to me, I won't lie. I thought,
bear.
Why am I uncomfortable? What's happened to me? But it's this.
On the bear.
That's better, yeah.
That's
That's
right,
better. I'm joking. I would never do that to snow. Sorry, mate. We're in a bit of banter. It's all right.
Now, this is your craft along. Now, when you actually get your kit come through, if you're placing your order for it today, you will have a £5 credit. If you order it tomorrow, forget about that £5 credit. You're too late. Today is the last day. Now, when you actually receive this, you will have all the elements to get you started with that craft along. It's taking part on the 14th. Yeah, the 14th. And you know, because you're going to be there.
Yeah, I'm going to be a student. Looking forward to this, because Janice did the last one, I think. This is her second craft one, which is lovely to do.
I got involved in one as well.
Tan Day.
It's always good fun.
Tan Day Creative, wasn't it?
Really is good fun. It's quite nerve-wracking to start with, I have to say.
Is it?
But once you get into it, you have a whale of a time.
I'm in good hands. You know, and it's, so 2 o'clock on the 14th of July.
Now, if you get hold of your kit, you'll have that £5 credit. You'll also have a little bit of a shopping list that comes with you. These are crafting essentials that I'm sure you will already have within your crafty stash, but if you don't have them, they are things that you can add in and perhaps use that £5 credit for. So your essentials, like your black archival ink, you may already have that. If you're going to be working with the stamp set, you might want things like your low tack tape, your paper tiles, having those ready. And you can see here you've got, depending on whether you're going down the stamp set, whether you're going for the stencil version or the die version, because I think the way that it works is you can use any of those within there. Lots of elements, that many of which you'll have those already at home, but just in case you don't, you'll have that £5 credit so you can get some of those items. If you're not into your stamping, your die cutting or your stenciling, then do check out on the website, because I know that we have got the groovy versions of these available as well. So it might be that you want to go down that route.
And they're all matched, don't they?
They do, yeah, they do.
This is like your core, isn't it?
It is,
This is your core. There's some Barbara Grayisms as well, which
I love these.
I can hear her voice as we read some of these out. They're lovely.
Yeah.
One day at a time. I've heard her say that.
Yes, definitely. Onwards and upwards, that's another one that she comes out with as well.
Let's stay in our lane. I asked her to rehearse that one, and that was brilliant.
And clarity rocks. I mean, we hear that over and over, don't we? Dance that dance, don't worry, be happy. There, girl power. Do like that one as well. So never tire of doing the next right thing. Keep looking up, and when in doubt, hang about. That one as well. So yeah, you're getting your kind of white text on your black there, and also your black on your white, and they are stickers, and you will be using those within your project. So yeah,
Bear with me.
Very important.
I've heard her say this one.
That's
Bear
right,
with me.
yeah.
Bear with me. I absolutely love working with her. So we had an epic show the other day, and 14th of July at 2 o'clock.
Yeah.
So like Haley said, you need to get this today if you'd like to get that £5 off anything else in the Craft Along shop,
That's
which you
right.
will see on our website. If you just search, where you search for brands on hochanda.com, where you search for brands, just type in Craft Along and you'll see all the bits basically from that list all there. It's going to be really handy. And Barbara has actually blogged that list as well.
She has.
So you can see it there too. It's going to be great fun too.
Yeah.
So Craft Along is something we started doing since early on this year. It's been a huge success.
Barbara was the first person.
Was the first person? Yeah. I remember that one with Janice. You can probably still watch it back somewhere. But it's been great fun. 14th of July. If you'd like to get more about the Craft Along, it's a great way of Craft Along in real time with your favourite experts on Hochanda. Let's see what you can actually make this time. Check it out.
You're going to be making that, mate.
I'm going to be making it.
Can't
Apparently we're going
wait.
to be doing lots of little techniques as well.
Ooh,
It's not going
okay.
to be one car, it's going to be a few techniques. But Barbara, don't give too much away. It's going to be very exciting. So 2 hours, just not interrupted, just sat down, crafting.
Lovely.
And it's lovely. Maybe get some friends around as well. You know, make an event of it. Make a little party. Get some
I know people
snacks.
did that with Leonie's, which wasn't all that long ago. I know lots of people did get together in little
Yeah.
groups and they've got their tables and their snacks and everything ready.
Yeah, take some pictures, take some photos. We'd love to see. So yeah, 14th of July, 2 o'clock. Don't want to miss that. Now this apparently is the biggest selling sunset
Isn't it?
special.
Yeah, you've been liking
Hugely
it.
popular.
It is.
Magic pencils.
You've got all these fabulous pencils, and with here you've got some wonderful colours in here. So you've got those duo colours with these. Do bear in mind that you've probably only got about 4 minutes left to take advantage of these. The beauty is you've got more than one colour within the leads of these pencils, but then you've also got that grey blending pencil, which will it's actually a white pencil, but the body of it is grey, which means that you can blend those colours together and get a really nice effect with these.
It's so fun. It's so chunky as well. The kids are going to be absolutely fascinated by this. It's proper quality pencils, but for craft, really good craft prices, isn't it? Saving £11.36, £13.99. Get 124 at 520. We'll see you tomorrow at 9 o'clock, Haley.
That's it.
When
That'll
we
be
see you
me,
there.
bright and early with Phil Martin. I've got another fabulous day ahead of us. But you're
We have.
teaming up with Phil straight after the break.
I am. I'll be filming about 3 minutes. We'll see you then. Sentimentally Yours Christmas one-day special. Cannot wait for this. Then we've got repeats. Don't forget, starting things off at 9 o'clock with Glitter Greetings. And again, repeats of Phil Martin's Sentimentally Yours one-day special. I'll see you in a few minutes' time.
Welcome to Hochanda's 12 Days of Christmas Credit. From Thursday the 27th of June at 6 p.m. to Tuesday the 9th of July at 6 p.m, we'll be bringing you 12 days of Christmas crafting. Tune in, relax and enjoy Clarity Stamp, The Blanche, Crafts 2, Studio Light, Heartfelt Creations, Katie Sue Designs, Sentimentally Yours and many more as they inspire you to get into the crafty Christmas spirit as you start to prepare for Christmas 2019. Also, as an early Christmas treat from us to you, make a purchase of any item and you will automatically be given £5 credit to spend against any purchase of £30 or more the following day. And you can do this every day throughout our event, saving up to a whopping £60. So, get ready for Christmas 2019 by tuning in to our 12 Days of Christmas Credit from the 27th of June at 6 p.m.
Hello, I'm Paula and I'd like to welcome you to the wonderful world of witchcraft. We're situated in this fabulous building called the Corn Exchange, right in the centre of Doncaster, and we've been here about 16 years. We're delighted to be working with Hochanda, bringing you lots of fabulous products and demonstrations, and hopefully lots of inspiration to help you craft along the way. So join us here soon on Hochanda.
Hi, I'm Ali from Ali Stitchy Fingers. I've been sewing most of my life. I absolutely love sewing. I've been with the Hochanda now from the very beginning, really. That's when I started to go there. The Hochanda family are lovely people to work with, and I'm really enjoying my time with them. Designing is a big part of the journey for me as well. I love going out and finding the fabrics to use in the projects and bringing them to you. I love the designing process from start to finish, and then the finished project is just the icing on the cake. So make sure you don't miss out. Come and sew with me on Hochanda.
Hello, welcome back. So now I've been waiting for a long time. Haven't worked with this guy in ages. Phil Martin's in the house. Good to see you, sir.
Yeah, you as well.
I know.
Long time no see.
Oh, long time no see.
Apart from just now.
Just now. That was great catch up. Now, we have actually got a show scheduled in tomorrow, but it's the final call. But I don't think we're going to make that. I don't think we're going to make it.
Possibly
okay.
not. Good evening, everybody.
40% of the stock's on the One Day Special. Yeah, very good evening too. This is a live show, the last live show of the day, again with Phil. Now, we had a good talk earlier on.
We did.
About designing new stamps for Christmas. What was your inspiration for this set?
I knew I was going to do silhouettes this year.
Right.
Yeah. But the silhouettes all needed to be different.
Okay.
So, which is why we've got the town, we've got the forest, we've got the country log cabin.
Yeah,
we've got everything. We've got something in this bundle for absolutely everybody. And then what I've done, I was saying to Hayley, Indigo Blue make these rubber stamps for me.
Oh, they do, of course.
So obviously I know Kay and Alfie really well.
You know, you got your quality there, haven't you? Yeah.
And they're synonymous with quality
Are
as well,
they?
which is perfect for me. But I wanted grey rubber. They do red, I wanted grey. It's absolutely fine. Got my own way, as per.
Nice. You, Phil? No, you're a perfectionist then. You want things right.
Do you know why? Because I want you at home. By the time you at home get these, I'm 100% happy with everything. And that's how it should be.
So the thought of effort, you're obviously a perfectionist.
Yeah, it's detail. It's attention to detail.
Yes, it is.
It's all in the details. I've been saying that for 13 years.
Yeah, and it works, clearly.
It does, yeah, thank you.
It does work, it really does. Well, let's have a look at some examples here. So firstly, you are getting the whole collection. There's 47 stamps. So these are your latest designs.
Yeah, absolutely. Literally not even in the shops yet.
Amazing.
So what you've got here, so the 4 silhouettes that you see there, the 2 at the bottom, the 2 at the side, they are rubber stamps.
Right.
So I did do silhouette stamps on a generic theme last year. These are bigger. Yeah. So these are almost a full sheet of DL rubber. Yeah.
Oh,
and I've now incorporated the sentiment. The sentiment is separate, so I don't think you're going to get season's greetings on every one of those stamps. You can't. That is separate, so you don't need to use it with them.
Great.
But because we were paying for the DL size of rubber, wanted the extra sentiment
you might
in
as well
it.
have it, yeah.
So what it does is it gives you a little bit more scope. So these fonts in all these 4 DL silhouettes are different as well. They are different to the big set of A5 sentiments that is in the One Day Special as well. Yeah. So straight away you've got value for money in lots of different ways you can mix and match these sentiments.
You have, haven't you? You have, my word. And I love the font you got here. That is that magical, traditional font, isn't it?
Yeah, it's absolutely beautiful. So this is actually a new font for me. So you won't know, same as Hayley, because I've not worked with you forever. But the Stately collection, it tells you at the bottom, this is Stately Christmas, yeah? So the Stately collection I released a few months months ago,
Right.
and the actual birthday sentiments went in about 20 minutes. Yeah,
I don't doubt it.
because they are a little bit bigger. These are focal point sentiments. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous swirly font. So even from our home to yours at Christmas is a sentiment. It's a showstopper.
Yeah.
Which is why these are so popular. So I've done a couple of smaller ones. I've done the little happy Christmas going across as a border. Yeah, there you go. I rest my case.
It's beautiful.
And then you using it in conjunction with the extras, the other clear set that you get with the snowflakes. It just expands what you can do with the whole kit.
It really does. This is going to tie back possibly the future kind of sentiment you maybe.
Yeah,
bring up as well.
absolutely. Yeah.
Now, just think firstly though of Christmas as an event for crafters. All the
That's
people you've met, whether it's shows, emails you get in, when you're on there. How big is the Christmas event for them?
It's the main thing.
It has to be, doesn't it, right?
And because we're all crafters, we all love glitter, we all love a bit of shiny and a bit of sparkle.
Yeah.
Christmas is when we make the most cards. It just is, because obviously we're sending it to all the family, all the friends, people who you know, your neighbours if you talk to them.
Yeah.
So
do you get on with yours?
Yeah, of course I do. I talk to everybody. I don't have neighbours, darling. I live in the countryside.
Oh, sorry. Yes.
My driveway is 12
Don't
miles
they live in the
long.
West Wing?
I'm only kidding. I'm only kidding. But yes, I do talk to my neighbours. So this is why I wanted an eclectic, massive bundle of stamps that will do everything that you want it to. So remember we were talking earlier and I showed you the town. The town is really good for the younger people, nieces, nephews.
Yes,
people like me, obviously. Then you've got the stag in the woodland, which is more traditional. It works really well with the red and green papers.
And the fox. Didn't notice the fox.
Yeah, it's got a little hedgehog as well. So
where's the hedgehog?
Oh, you can't see it. It's behind my head.
Oh, we can see the head of the hedgehog. How rude! The hedgehog.
You never. I couldn't. That could have been. Remember? Did you know me when I had spiky hair?
No.
Yeah. I'll see if I can find some photos later.
We've literally got
I'm
people
too old for it
backstage
now.
searching for this as we speak, folks. But, what if we can?
You probably will
Really?
find
I
a
have
photo.
spiky hair?
You might do. But that's where the head. No, I'm only kidding. That's the head. No, I'm kidding. So again, 4 rubber stamps, full DL, bigger so that you can use sections. Yeah. You'll notice most of the samples that I've made anyway, I've used sections of these stamps as opposed to the whole thing. The design team have used the whole thing, which is stunning.
Yeah.
But the very fact that you can get 3 different stamps from one stamp is just crazy.
It's great value.
There you go.
Before we
look
even
at
talk about it, that's beautiful.
It's good. It's in its own right. Just the one tree and the stag.
It's just elegant.
the end of the stamp.
Yeah. It really is. That is absolutely striking. And Joy, even like elements from this one here caught my eye too. That's beautiful.
I know, this is Joanne. She's so clever. She's so patient. Yeah, made it into a shaker card, but she's used the elements from the extra set. Have you found one?
Yeah.
Oh, they are.
Are we allowed to show it?
Yeah.
Is that you? Can we show it?
Put it on. Yeah.
Let's have a quick look. Hey, who's that handsome
Look
rogue?
at them teeth.
Hey, that's quite a tan, Phil.
Can I just tell you, I was in Hawaii then on a cruise.
I think we need another look. I think we need one more look. I think we need one more look, don't we?
Go on there.
Oh, no, we can't. Oh, it's gone.
Has it
oh,
gone?
it's
What a
gone.
shame. What a
Here it is, we
shame.
got it back.
Hey, that's
Is it a real tan, Phil?
Yeah.
That's so impressive.
That's the colour I go when I'm abroad. Yeah. Oh,
that's
look
cool,
how
yeah.
young I was there. Do I look any different?
Can you teach me how to make a tie with that knot? That's a Windsor knot.
I know how to do a Windsor knot.
Do it.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
teach me, teach
I'll
me.
teach, yeah. Anyway.
But we digress. But sorry, we have to see
whoa.
it. We have to see it. But
Whoa.
Phil, no, honestly, but honestly, this is stunning as your hair.
Thank you. So this is obviously one made by Alison using the extras from the extras set, yeah. So the extras, I designed the extras to give you even more scope of what you can do with the rubber stamps. And I mean, look at that. That's just one sentiment with all the papers.
Yeah. They're perfect, aren't they? These are beautiful.
And I love the DL one that you're holding now that Alison made as well. Again, using the 2 ends of the stamp. So don't think, I mean, you know I like to make big cars, but I did challenge myself and I made a 6x. Oh, we're doing a 6x6 in a minute.
Okay.
Because I don't generally do small cards.
You don't, do you? No.
Yeah, I mean, look at that. That is just so classy.
That is.
So if you, I mean, my sister made that, Karen. So you don't have to put all the flowers and all the snowflakes and all the bling on that I do.
No.
That is just really classy.
Very
Obviously,
classy.
I taught her everything she knows.
It runs in the family, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does actually, because my auntie's a crafter as well.
Well, there you
And
go.
she's quite
How
talented.
did you start then?
So the girl I used to work with, you need to buy my box kit, and there's the whole history.
I do.
The whole history's in there. Yeah, so this is somebody who I used to work with who started me into this. But it's stress, yeah, you know how we are. We all generally start from something.
Of course we do, yeah.
And I still remember the first cards I made just with punches and bits of paper.
What's it work?
But it was proper crafting, and I think this is kind of what I've come back to with this collection.
Right.
When you see the papers and everything and how I've used them, it's using all the bits. It's been a canny crafter.
It is, and I know, but Phil, honestly, I've learned so much from you. You know, I absolutely love working with you. Very talented
So
guy.
here, another one made by shut it. Sorry. Another one made shut it.
I showed you it's like reading the last page of the book first, isn't it?
So this is one my sister made, and I love this card. It's so simple, but it's so clever. So again, using the silhouette stamped in distress oxide, then you open it and you've got the extras. So from the A5 set of stamps that comes with the extras, that's now expanded the whole thing, the whole point of the card. And then you finish off a bit more of the extras on the papers, and with one of the sentiments in the middle. It's just a gorgeous card.
You really can go modern and traditional with this. That must be so hard to do. Something new, something fresh, that works for all ages' interest. It must be a challenge. Absolutely nailed it, Phil. Absolutely nailed it. You got the ornate baubles in there too. That's why 40% of the stock's gone of the one-day special. Now, you're saving £5. Hello, nearly half it's now gone. Forgive me, nearly half of it. Wow, that's suddenly jumped up. Do you know what? It's only 8:10. We do have repeats throughout the night. You know what? I would get it today. I really would get it today. If you really want to make sure you get this, it's 883-810. What I will say, even if it does, it's not going to last till 6 o'clock. It's not going to last till 6 o'clock. I'm fairly confident in saying that, OK?
It's a beautiful collection.
Even if it did.
I'm 100% genuine when I say that if you were stood there or somebody else was selling this, I would want to buy it.
You would want to buy it.
Because of what you can do with it.
Exactly. Because you search for value, Phil. You want value for money. Save £5. It will not be. For this particular bundle, will never be £74.94 ever again after this promotional period. So if you're going to get it at some point, if you're passionate about crisp paper crafting, you probably will. Grab it now. And it's on FlexiBuy. You pay £37.47 today, your first payment of 2 there. There we go, a bit maths. 883, that's why I do my craft, not maths.
That's my spiky hair, it's just got you all...
It's just completely... No, I'm jealous. No, that's a cool look. It's a cool hair.
Oh, when I was younger.
883-810. So there you go, item right there for you. I used to dye it.
Did you?
Oh, it's like a foot high.
Oh,
well, not that much, but that's ridiculous.
That's
embarrassing.
the fact that we do need to find.
No, you won't find it. Delete them all. Have a look on the website for more. We spoke about Good Evening Hochanda, actually. What popular colours this year for Christmas? These are some of them. Look at these. That is a beautiful selection.
Thank you.
Phil, these are quite on-trend colours, you think, now for Christmas?
They are,
this is
and again, I'm going to say, I always interact with people on social media, ask people what colours they were doing. I kind of already in my head I knew that I was going to do the denim and slate, which is the blue and grey one, because I love that. I knew I was going to do the red and the green, because they are so traditional. I've done them differently. They're not bright red and they're not bright... You know, I would call them Christmas red, Christmas green. Well, I don't particularly like them. I like the crimsons and the deeper shades of green,
Yeah.
And that's
bit
what
smarter into some degree, I think.
Classy, not brassy, classy, not brassy.
I'll still use that from you, though.
Yeah.
Classy, not brassy. I love it. But it just makes... We know exactly what you mean.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
It's personal preference. I kind of like the shabby chic style, which lends itself to muted colours, which is what you've got with these papers.
Right.
So you won't have seen any of my papers that I've done so far, will you?
No.
Wow, I can't believe that. Right, OK.
No, I haven't.
So technical info.
I've seen some patterns you've done a while ago, but not like this.
Not since I've been independent.
No.
Wow, Charlie, you've missed out so much.
I know.
Right, OK.
Different days you've been in.
Yeah, I know. You've got 4. So there are 3 different. Well, you've got the packs.
There we go.
You've got three different packs. You've got the ruby and the forest, which is the red and green. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll tell you I mean, look at that.
They're beautiful.
So while Charlie's flicking, I'll tell you, you've got 190 GSM,
Right.
which is effectively a lightweight card.
I was going to say that's more than
it is
papers
paper,
I normally
but
see.
it's effectively a lightweight card. It's uncoated, which means you can use all your ink pads on this to stamp over them, which I'm going to do in a second. You can emboss on these with your embossing powders, because I've tested it. That's something I do day in, day out. And it's also litho printed.
It was?
Litho printed,
Of course, I was just going to say, I assumed it would be.
Litho, yeah.
Lipo, I can do some of that. What's lipo printed? I went to slimming group last night, and there were 40 scales again, so I need some of this.
So litho printing is the absolute best possible quality you can get in the printing process. It's better than digital, it's better than inkjet.
Lipo printed?
Litho, L-I-T-H-O.
Oh, sorry,
Lipo, not lipo. Not lipo, like liposuction. Litho.
I would have heard of it if it was that.
Litho. Not lipo. Oh, we did warn you that it was going to be like this.
8 o'clock.
We did.
You know.
So for us as crafters, what that means is you've got the best possible quality. You can see the depth and the detail in there, yeah, which is what I wanted. What I haven't said to you yet is these are not Christmas papers.
Right.
There's not one snowflake.
Do you know what? No,
there's not one snowflake, not one Christmas tree, not anything at all related to Christmas. And I'm just going to draw your eye to that bit where I called it the essentials.
Yeah.
So essentials Ruby and Forest, essentials Denim and Slate. So these are essential paper packs that you're going to use all year round.
It is.
So you're going to get your Christmas
bound to
done,
use these.
and then the odd sheets that you might have left, you're going to be able to use in your everyday crafting.
It is.
And believe you me, I'll be adding more colourways to the essentials range.
No, I'm really loving this whole style.
They're heavy, aren't they? Good
It
quality.
is. No, honestly, for cards, I want to base it around this. I'm not just saying it to be polite. I'd be proud to those stamps on these papers. I'd be mightily proud. We can't guarantee
for all of them.
Yeah, go for these.
120 sheets.
So this is for
For 120 sheets, I know.
I can't really.
I know.
Because I saw that price earlier on. I thought I need to check that.
I know.
So all of these.
Yeah, all of them. I know, it's crazy, isn't it?
I mean,
you've got
Phil, I see a lot of papers.
Yeah, I know.
I see a lot of... I'm still learning with crafting. I'm still learning that. But I know value. I've learned a lot about value since I've been here. I've been here from the start. That is exceptional value for money.
Really
we can't guarantee they'll help you lose weight because it's litho, not lipo.
Yeah.
But at the same time, Phil, you must be very proud of these. They're beautiful, aren't they? 120 sheets, £29. I don't know how we've managed to do that, but it's happening, and that's why it's flying. It's a 969,548. That's exceptional value for money. Right. Anyway.
New product.
Right now. I had a look at these earlier on.
I am so in love with these. I've been telling everybody you need these in your life. Right. So this is a brand new product. First time I've ever done it. So I have done, you know me, I've done verse stamps in the past.
Beautiful verses.
What I wanted, again, this is something that we use every day in our crafting. So Christmas, we're going to use verses even more, yeah?
So you did all these?
Yeah.
You're
I've
a poet
written all them.
as well, really?
I've written all them,
It's poetry, this,
I've
isn't
written
it?
them all.
Like, do you study poetry?
No, I'm just really good, Charlie.
You're really good. You just love it, don't you? This is brilliant.
Do you know what? I know we all say that it's not light work, and it isn't light work. The only time it's light work is when you've got deadlines and things like that.
Yeah, so you're in hotels and
things. But I love doing what I do. Love doing what I do, and I am a stickler for detail. You know I am.
Yeah.
So this is what you've got. So verses, I wanted these for myself, yeah. And I thought, you know what, everybody else is going to want them. Great on the front of your card, great on the inside. You've got a pack for each colourway that coordinates with the papers. So if you're going for the papers, you need to be popping these in your basket. There are 48, did we say 144?
We did 144.
Yeah, so there's 48 in each pack, 2 colourways, 12 different verses.
That's what staggers
12
me.
verses.
So surely they're not all different verses in
there are
each pack?
12 different verses.
12 different ones in there. I'm
Yeah.
trying to... Phil.
No. It's the same 12.
I was going to say.
Colourways, yeah.
So you get a lot, don't you? So it's because you've got variation, haven't you?
You've got enough there to make 144 cards. Or the verses for 144 cards.
May your home and heart be full of warmth and love this festive season. Happy Christmas.
Yeah, beautiful.
Do you know what? You know when
I'm good at words.
You know, I do every sentiment I read. You are good at words,
really.
but you have a way of really making it sound like you actually mean it in a nutshell.
I do mean it.
But as a kind of like, it's whoever sent that to you, they're going to know you've meant it.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's hard. It's things like, well, thank you much. You put thank you so much.
Yeah,
It's those little additions that you
the
add
details,
in, Phil.
The details.
That really makes it. Again, the details. It's back to that, isn't it?
Did you 50 half of it as
was
well?
that half? Yeah, half of
I'm
it's
not
gone.
surprised. They are fab.
So we only launched these as well at 6 o'clock
Yeah.
tonight. Right.
It's a brand new product.
Brand new product. Half of it's gone. That's 48 sheets per pack. You're getting 3 of them.
And let me just tell you before we move on, litho, not lipo.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
So litho printed, colours that match the paper packs,
Right.
so you know straight away that the paper pack and the verses are going to work together. And also this is the same card, the paper, 190 GSM.
Right.
Uncoated, which means you can stamp on it, you can ink all your edges, and you can die cut it, which is why I've done it in A6. So A6 means you've got enough space to die cut circles, which I'm going to do in a minute and show you. You can make them into squares, you can make them rectangles, you can use all your diamond shapes, all your fancy dies. You can see there I've used my last release of dies on that.
I'm actually
Gorgeous,
blown
isn't it?
away. They're
Thank you.
gorgeous. £29.97. This you're going to be proud to include these on. This is beautiful poetry now. Again, details on the side of your screen. We've got some glitters for you actually as well. So have a look at these ones. We have got a beautiful selection right there. We'll have a look at these a bit more detail and demonstration. But it happens with me, Phil. We just chat. It's at £19.96. It's at 939-810. This is the Alchemy glitter alchemies. It's the 25ml per jar. Pick and mix. You choose any 4. Now I'm going to scroll the different colours for you at the bottom of the screen. But to be honest, with the pick and mix, if you do have excess online, do try and have a look right there. We're filling time just because Phil's just packing up and moving his phone, his keys and stuff like this. We got some pizza, we're just clearing aside now. We're hiding other things. Seriously though, folks, if you're buying something this hour, you get £5 credited to your account. Why? Because this is 12 days of Christmas. Time flies when you're having fun. It's
long overdue,
It's a
this
good
hour.
saving. It is, isn't
Yeah,
it? It's a good
it
saving,
is.
good saying, isn't it? 20 minutes in. Sorry, Phil, we've been chatting, my friend.
Right, here we go.
It's all that lipo talk.
It is. It's got you thinking, hasn't it? Right. So this is the card I started at the end of the last hour. I only ever get one card made on it. On a lawn shower, I do.
But you do it properly, step by step.
And
like
I do it from scratch.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to recap, just in case you didn't see. So this is something I never do. 6x6 card here. 6x6.
Yeah.
I put on Facebook the other day. I thought, how on earth do you get all these poinsettias on a 6x6 card? Still managed it.
Yeah.
So I'll just tell you what I've done. So I've just literally matted and layered silver mirror. This is from the denim and the slate. I mean, this is absolutely gorgeous. Yeah. So from the denim and slate paper pack, and you can see I've got the stripe. This is one sheet of paper I've used here for the front and the inside. So the stripes fade as you go down, yeah, and then you get them again at the bottom of the sheet, yeah. So can you see what I've done there? Yeah. We've got the top and the bottom. So that's where we got with that.
And we did do another card as well in the previous hour as well.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, it weren't just that.
So do watch it back. So, I mean, we took the lid off, then we ran out of time.
Talked about papers and that was it. Right. So this is using the Winter Woodland stamp from your one day special. So Hayley was blown away by the detail in the trees, yeah, how good they emboss. So this is using and they are on the website, the superfine embossing powders, yeah. And if you haven't got these already, and I bring them every month
the
because I
blades
know
of the grass even.
Yeah, I know.
Look at this.
I know.
I've seen a lot of powder, but it's like
is that
dust.
just not special? Yeah.
Yeah.
And then obviously I've matted and layered it onto one of my upcoming dies. And then for the inside of the card, this is as far as I got. This is one of the verses from the verses pack, the little book of Christmas verses. Yeah. And this is the denim. So can you see straight away how that is going to coordinate with the papers?
What weight of paper is that? Oh,
It's
card is the
190.
The verses size.
Yeah, the verses are as well. It's
So
it's
that's
exactly
still
the
classed as
same.
card, then, is it? Like a lightweight card?
Yeah. Look how beautifully it's done the de-embossing as well.
Beautiful.
Yeah, so that's how good they are. That's the colour matching. So that's how far we got.
What actually is litho printing though?
I
is it?
don't know.
No. We just know it looks better than the others.
All I know,
In our
is,
opinion.
all I can tell you, genuinely, is it costs more than digital.
Right.
Because
it's going to be better then, isn't it? Yeah.
It is the best, and I know from
You
speaking
can
to
feel the quality now.
well, it's all about the quality for me,
Yeah.
Charlie. There's no point buying something. Can you imagine if I got these papers home and I started die cutting my flowers and things and they just tore?
Yeah,
I'd be
yeah.
like, really, what a waste of money.
Yeah.
So I've made sure that you've got the best
That would
quality.
be a shame, yeah.
So I was saying to Hayley, all these bits of card that I'm using are just the scraps from my matting and layering from my cutting. So all these cards that I've been making that look like this, yeah,
Oh, yeah.
they're just scraps of the papers from my matting and layering, yeah, and that's literally what I wanted. So you can see where I've used the blue paper there, and any bits left over, yeah, I've die cut my flowers to match, yeah. So don't waste any of this paper. It's just too nice.
It's lovely, isn't it?
And it gives you a new style for your crafting. And I said to Hayley, I said a lot to Hayley. It's almost like doing scrapbook pages, but with cards.
Yes, I guess it is, actually.
And I
hadn't thought
have
about it that
loved
way.
every minute, which is why I've been up till the early hours of the morning crafting, because you'll get this
Well,
when you
does it get to like 2 a.m. when you realise?
and you don't realise, oh dear, and you'll know this
You're
at home.
so absorbed.
Yeah,
When
absolutely.
did that? It's another hour gone. Sorry, that's only another 10 minutes. It's another hour gone. Yeah.
And then
why not? It's a
when you're
lovely thing.
making a card, as you're making them, you get inspiration for another idea, so you start again. Right, let's just pop this on here. We are going to get 2 cards done this hour.
We will.
I mean, it will help that this one was nearly finished.
Yes. Oh yeah. I mean, it's half done.
So straight through the middle up there, just a little bit. Already that transforms it. Just with that's a punch, the punch that I found in my cupboard at home, in my craft room at home.
Right.
Oh, really? I forgot I'd even got them. Right, so we've got the embossed image, and I'm just going to put foam tape at the top and bottom because I've got that extra depth.
So I love
there.
watching your work. Everything is organised. Can we just have a look at the desk? We look. It's
Flowers
it's
there, blocks here, glue
right
there.
angles.
Yeah.
Right angles. But this is just
It's how I work. It's how I work.
But I can assume that from looking at your stamps. They're just perfect. Everything's detailed. Nothing's rushed, Phil.
I do.
Nothing's rushed. I love it.
If you managed to get the box kit, it did sell out. But if you managed to get it and you read the interviews that I did with them, they were asking me, "Is my craft room tidy?" And I'm like, "Right, okay. I must get asked this question all the time.
Yeah.
It is when I'm not working." But when I'm working, I'm saying I've got stuff everywhere, but I've got all my glitters in a pile.
Is it
So
like this?
they're not just random.
It's even honestly, it's even matching Tupperware like plastic boxes. It's even that in matching. Oh, I love it.
This will blow you away, though. But look
Go
at the
on.
spoon. Look at the spoon.
Oh, it's matching. Yes, I like it. No, I'm not being. I genuinely I love
That's
that.
me.
I love
That's
that sort
just
of
me.
thing. That's exactly how I'd be.
Okay, so
I
this is
really
where
like
we're
it.
at the minute. So if you were doing cards en masse and you were sending hundreds, you could literally just finish at that and just add a couple of snowflakes or something, and that is as flat as a pancake.
Yeah.
For postage, it's going to be relatively cheap.
Joking aside, though, do you find it creatively being organised? Do you find that helps creatively?
I can't.
You know,
my brain doesn't function in a mess.
Right.
So especially when I'm card making. So for example, when I was making the cards,
Yes.
I knew I was doing a blue one, so so I got the papers that I was going to use,
Yeah.
chopped them all up, did my matting and layering, put it all in a pile, left it. Then I did a red card, so I've got all my papers with my red and green, chopped all my matting and layering, put them in a pile, and then I assemble.
Well, I like that.
It's because my brain doesn't stop.
Yeah.
So, for example, when I was doing this, and I
methodical.
got the circle in the middle, I thought, well, I wonder what it'll look like if I did it with just half of the circle. So then I did an amethyst card.
Yeah.
With the circle, just half a circle.
So we get one with my dad. He's like this.
You'll get this at home. You'll get this when you start crafting. I'm just going to put all the flowers
That's a lovely
on.
thing to be. It's lovely.
Right, so we've got the poinsettias already done, porcelain white pearls in the middle, yeah. I'm just going to pop them on. I'm going to show you the grey board in a second. So everybody who follows me on Facebook, the Sentimentally Yours page anyway, when I said, where do you put all your poinsettias, this is the card that I was talking about, and I still got 6 on. Because I am
How do we find you on Facebook, by the way, Phil? Or
well, you can
perhaps on
either
the
search for me, Phil Martin with 2 L's,
Yeah.
or you search for Sentimentally Yours. You'll find that I've got a page for both. So now I've got, these are the scraps again, look. Can you see we've got the detail in the flowers from the scraps of the papers? Yeah. It all adds to that cohesive look, finishing touches and all that. There we go. And I've got my lovely porcelain white pearls on this because they bring out the white on the card. Have you nicked one of my poinsettias? No, it's
Well, no.
just checking. Just checking. I'm just checking.
You know me, my poinsettias.
Oh, you are funny. Right, and then we're going to do the grey board. I want to show you how easy it is to use the grey board. I drive myself mad with precision because this is how I am.
No, this is.
So anybody else
detail,
would spend an hour on a card. I'm like 3.
Yeah, why not? This is what I like.
So we'll just put.
It's
that.
fascinating watching you with it. I learned so much from it.
Oh, thank you.
Not alone in that.
So you can see where I put my little blob of glue. That's my favourite thing as well.
So you said like shabby chic generally works like sort of muted colours.
Yeah.
You're saying it on. That's interesting.
Yeah.
I think that's going to give a lot of people confidence. If again, for our new crafters watching, I think that's going to be great.
And Alison, who makes, I'll see if I can find the. There's a card, Charlie, in there somewhere that's got 2. I know there are hundreds. It's got two round baubles on with deer in. Go.
There's stacks and stacks
I
and
know
stacks.
there are. You'll see it.
You know how to get rid of me, don't you, Phil?
It's very vintage and shabby chic, but it's nice to show people. It gives you another idea of what to do with the, what to do with all the stamps.
2 baubles.
I know, Charlie working at this time, and
Hey,
it is in there somewhere. Oh, it might be on the set.
Oh, I'm stressing out, Phil.
Is it on the set? No, it's a square card with 2
Oh no,
baubles
but I
on
have
the
seen
front.
some lanterns. Oh, we didn't show those.
Yeah, you've got lanterns in there. Oh, it don't matter, I'll find it
I'm
in a
going to
minute.
turn these on for when I go down.
I'll give
here,
Charlie
Phil,
something to do in a minute and I'll find it, because I want you to see it. It's a really pretty card. I'm not going to put all the rest on because we'll be here forever, but that's that. So what's missing from that for me is a little bit of sparkle. A little bit of bling, yeah. So bringing in the grey board.
Right.
So
Very
the grey
smart.
board.
Joe, I see so many stags and reindeer.
The grey
That's
board is an
perfect.
amazing deal.
We've got
as
this,
well.
though, haven't we? Yeah, so that's right. Yeah,
We have,
£15.
yeah.
96 for
Yeah.
Christmas, 2 of each.
So when I was saying to Taylor, these were a last-minute addition, 5-6 weeks before the show, because I wanted extra embellishments that don't weigh a ton.
Right.
This is my second range.
So we
of
get
grey
two
board.
of those and 2 of those. 4 in
Because
total.
when I was using them, I've used 4 sheets of this already. So I thought, well, there's no point me just bringing you 1 sheet of each, because you're going to use all the snowflakes and then you've not got enough. So you've got 2 sheets of this and 2 sheets of that. I'm going
98
to
shapes
take this. If you've never used grey board before, this is the time to treat yourself to it, because it is the lightest thing that you can do so many different things with.
Just confirm, it's 4 in total,
Yeah.
okay? 4 sheets in total, that's £15.96, and it's 271.73.
So you've got 2 sheets of the one with the stags and the trees on, and 2 sheets of this set that's got the snowflakes on, because I wanted to cover everybody.
It's a cheeky bit of PVA.
Have you not seen this?
No.
This
Phil,
is
we all
mine.
worked for about a year together.
That's just crazy.
I know.
This is on the show, and I'm probably not going to have any next month, so if you haven't got the brush applicator, you need to get it. Yeah. So you get the brush applicator, and you get the 30mm. So you can see what I'm going to do here. I don't want to cover that in glue, so I'm using my brush. Yeah. So I don't have to just put the normal glue on it. And I'm going to pick it up.
Polyvinyl
put it back
acetate, a little bit of
there, and I'm
PVA.
going to dunk it in. I'm going to dunk it in the silver glitter. So we've now gone from a bit of grey board. Yeah. So we've now gone from a little bit of grey board to a gorgeous, gorgeous sparkly star. That is the Silver Dream Glitter Alchemy, by the way, the new one. Yeah. Is that not just beautiful? And
Very
that
smart.
weighs nothing. It's got no weight in
You
it.
do lots of glitter, do you, though?
So have you not seen the Glitter Alchemy either?
No.
Oh, Charlie.
No.
That's crazy.
No, when I was preparing for the show, I've seen all these things. Like, I've been brushing up, but we haven't done a show together.
Right, so before we move on, I'm just going to show you the Glitter Alchemy and the reason behind it. So that will stick with normal PVA, yeah. Although, well, if you've got enough on. I'm not one for doing things the normal way, as you know. This is my glue that you won't have seen. It's thicker than a traditional PVA.
Did you know PVA's been around since 1912?
I didn't.
I couldn't
know
sleep
that,
the other night, so I
Charlie.
researched the history into PVA. So polyvinyl acetate.
You need to get out more.
Yeah, I do. I speak like this on dates. Did you know?
I imagine you don't have many.
No, I mean, most things go more than one drink.
Here we go. So now look at that. Look at that star. It just. Do you
that's
see what I mean
gorgeous.
about finishing touches? And then of course we've got that gorgeous verse inside. Look. I mean that's just amazing.
It's a lovely set. Isn't it?
It's finished. It's a finished article.
Well, it is. It is.
Yeah.
It totally is. So
Right,
we've
before
used the
we
one
move
thing special there, the sentiments, the papers. Got all of these on the show. It's exciting. It's really big. I'll do a recap for you shortly because I've just joined. Got some lovely,
Want to
lovely
show you
things.
this. So glitter alchemy.
Right,
because
well,
you've
let's
never
have.
seen
Yeah,
it before.
teach me.
So these are the last 8 colours in glitter alchemy. Last 8. There are no more.
Right.
Apart from that one, which is 9. So glitter alchemy was born. The original 6 colours were born because I wanted colours that you just can't buy anywhere.
Right.
Yeah. And I wanted to be able to mix my own. You can go online and you can buy glitters where somebody's mixed a bit of pink with a bit of blue, blah blah
Yeah,
blah.
but that's just a colour mixed in with another colour.
You can do it yourself.
You can do it yourself.
So what I thought was, let's do the gold and the silver. Is that gold? Yeah.
All right.
So we'll do the galaxy gold and we'll do the silver green. Yeah. So gorgeous colours in their own right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Perfect for your Christmas cards. Glitter alchemy is the tiny discs. Yeah. So it's tiny. Well, I can tell you they're 1mm discs.
Right.
Yeah. So that is each one of those is 1mm. Yeah. So it's tiny. And then I thought, right, what if I want to have something that looks a bit more platinum-y?
Yeah.
That's what we're going to do.
So you can mix your own.
Yeah. It doesn't change the colour of the glitter, obviously, but it changes the colour of the finish.
Yeah.
Because,
That's what we want.
because you've got
Well,
two
I'd pay
different
someone else to
ones
do
in
that.
there. Yeah. But more importantly, we've got two glitters that we can use independently.
Yeah.
Or we can mix them.
Or what ratio are you going to choose?
I'm just doing the same.
The same way, yeah.
Or as
But you can
near-
change
or
that.
as
You can do a
near as-
hint of one.
Yeah.
next to the other.
Yeah. Put it in.
Oh, can I do it?
Go on then.
You're going to shake it.
Go on, get some well, eh?
There, I'm happy now. I feel involved. Thanks, Phil.
Now, so we've gone from gold and silver.
Wow, it really... I didn't think it'd be that much of an impact, you know.
Can you do overhead? Because I can't tip it forward too much.
It's like an
I'm
illusion.
not boxing you about at all, honestly. Now look at that.
Yeah.
That is just phenomenal.
So, can I bring... So, we mix this one.
Yeah,
So mix that one
yeah.
in with that. And look how different they look, like I said, in their own
Is
right.
that not just the most beautiful thing you've ever seen?
Really clever. Do you know what? I didn't
clever,
think with
isn't
that much impact, you know. I knew it'd be nice, otherwise we'd show it. But
Let me just look in here. Give me 1 minute.
the silver dream. That is really smart. It's the way our eyes pick up. We kind of see the individuals, but we see a different colour overall.
So,
Isn't that
before we
clever?
move on, leave that there because I'm going to change that again in a minute. These are some that I was doing at home, like midnight when I'm crafting. So silver and red.
I like that.
Wait till
Yeah.
you see the green and gold. The green and gold is lush.
Is that your favourite?
So
What's your
this
favourite
one
combination?
is silver and navy blue.
Very nice.
Yeah, more silver than navy by the looks of that. And then this, I love this one. Green and the gold together.
Yeah, that's the one.
Do you see what I mean?
That's the one.
So
Well,
this
it's
is
expensive.
why glitter alchemy. Now before we move on, sorry everybody, but I want you to
No,
get.
this is lovely.
I want you to get what I mean about glitter alchemy, right? So we've got gold and silver in there.
Yeah, this is available to buy, by the way. You choose any 4 jars for £19.96.
Apart from the Crystal Aurora, I'm
Which
sorry
you used
everybody.
earlier. You can see the name, sorry, on the bottom of the screen, or have a look on our website for the process.
So Crystal Aurora comes in a double-sized jar, yeah, because it's the one you're going to use to mix with. So when I launched, we had a completely transparent one called Diamond Dazzle, yeah, which is another one that you can use for your mixing.
Yeah.
Crystal Aurora is obviously the sparkly one that's got the Aurora Borealis finish in it, and we're going to add that now to this. There's so much fun with this, and people that follow me will know that, like, my sister, when she's crafting, she'll mix a couple of glitters and she'll send me a picture on Messenger, she'll go, ooh, and then I do it, and we're like that for an hour.
Yeah, why not?
So-
But this is
so we're gonna-
so fun. This is
So
the
we're going to
joyous
add,
crafting.
I'll let you just see that one more time before I change it.
That is one of our favourites we've done, actually.
And we're going to add a spoon of the Crystal Aurora. Do you want to do the honours?
Please.
So the Crystal Aurora.
So is this one available then, Crystal Aurora?
Yeah. It comes with the empty jars.
Ah, right.
Because you need the empty jars
You do
to
need
be able
that.
to do your own
So we
mixer.
get 8 empty jars.
Yeah.
It's a good amount, isn't it? But you could just do a tiny bit, couldn't you, for
Of
one
course you
card
could.
at a time?
Of course you could.
Oh,
I know.
Yes, Phil.
So
that's
now
the
look.
one. Oh,
Look how blingy that is now.
this is posh.
It's phenomenal, it really is. And at the end, in my
I haven't
tub...
seen this sort of thing before. It's a great
No, you
idea.
won't have, because it was by
I know,
Charlie.
like it, Phil. I can't believe it.
So, obviously, I'm going to save that now and use it.
Yeah.
I forgot what I was just going to say to you. So, in my
mix them.
tubs, because I know people will ask me, I've got two tubs in each one. So I've got 2 of the little pots in each one, yeah? But you at home probably won't need that volume, so 1 of each is going to do.
It's going to be plenty, isn't it?
Do.
Yeah.
You need to get the navy. You need to get the navy, because we had such a job sourcing navy glitter, you wouldn't believe it. Look at that.
That's a deep, luxurious navy.
Isn't it just?
With the gold. What would
Yeah.
you mix that with?
Well, let's have a look, Joe.
Oh, this is fun. I get this now. I get this now.
We have got another card to make, but I'll make it a quicker one.
So the gold.
So what colour do you want in gold?
I mean, it's a classic mix, isn't it? Is that obvious, do you think? I don't know.
It's up to you. No, we'll do it.
Or the red. No, let's do the gold.
We'll do the gold.
Sorry, I'm getting a bit overexcited.
Yeah, it is exciting. It's nice to be able to mix it.
But you know, I just thought, well, it's just going to be bits of gold and bits of blue. But it's how I pick up the overall kind of it's like an oval colour.
It is. The effect that you get at the end is completely different. Oh. I know, it's gorgeous, isn't it?
Oh, right. If you've got a cup of tea in your hand, put it down, because this is so beautiful. You might drop it. Ready for this?
Go on.
Oh, ready? Oh,
that's gorgeous.
That, Phil.
It's absolutely beautiful.
That is
and what we've done is we've tried to give... So these are the last 8 Glitter Alchemy colours. 9 if you include the Crystal Aurora, but we're not including that. So you imagine the cool aqua with the silver. Yeah. We're not going to do it because we'll be here all day. Imagine the purple with the gold.
Yeah.
Imagine the black with the silver, the onyx black with the silver. I know, it's gorgeous, isn't it?
You know something, you just lose where you are for a moment, don't you? It's mesmerising. It puts me in a trance almost. That is absolute trance.
It's clever, isn't it?
If you like to have a go on this again, it's good value. It's any 4 now for £19.96.
You didn't put the lid on.
Oh, sorry. I thought I'm sorry.
I'm not wasting that.
Well, shall I do a recap, Phil?
Yeah, you do a recap,
I'll do it from the car park. Here we go.
I'll let you do it.
I'm already on the A1. I feel bad. Sorry, Phil.
Connor actually swept up earlier as well.
There we go. Oh, it's on the floor. Right, sorry. Anyway, look, £15.96. So you're getting these 4, basically, 4 in total. Again, it's 271738. That's great value for money. Joe, it's been an epic show. It's been great bands, but seriously, the art, the craft. Honestly, I'm thinking, what theme? I'm still choosing what I'm going to do for my Christmas cards. I'm still choosing. I'm not saying this to be polite because we're here now doing this because Phil's right there. Okay, and even though if I have made a bit of a mess, this is the kind of theme. This is what I'm into. I love the shabby chic. I love the colours we've got that's going to match with these stamps. But I love silhouettes. I think it's because I just love backgrounds. I love making backgrounds. This is going to be absolutely perfect for your silhouettes over the top there. Now, value. Here we go. 47 stamps, and it's £37.47 today. That's your first flexible payment of 2. Right, now I can say all the words in the world about how beautiful they are, but let me show you some examples. They really are pretty magical. Now, what you'll see, I'm going to try and pick out variety. If you've got something fresh, something exciting, Alison did that one. Thank you very much, Alison. These are all gorgeous, you know. Some of them don't have names on, so do forgive me if I don't read out the names. But if you want something almost a bit traditional, you can go for your classic reds, your classic greens if you want to. That's David Strand. And I got one from Alison. But you can... Oh, that's beautiful. They really are magical. Sure, these do sum up. They capture Christmas for me. It's fresh, it captures the weather, Joe, it really does. It captures the heartwarming feel of Christmas, and you know that really makes me think of it when I look at the silhouette ones of the buildings and so on. Let me try and find one there. There we go. There's a community spirit surrounded by these. You know what I mean? That's what I love about Christmas. It's about people coming together. I'm going to show this one again because that really does capture it. You can put little glowing lights to the window if you want to. This is going to be good for maybe round robins if you send those to people in your local village or town. It's going to be perfect. If it's going around neighbours, parties, go to Christmas Eve, something to send for Christmas Eve. But again, what colours are you into? They're going to work with these. Are you going to make something for your son, daughter, for children, for the in-laws, for the grandparents? It's all going to work. You can make them almost quite cartoony with your bright colours for toddlers. For my nephew, I can make something really bright, vibrant for him. For my parents, I can make something really sophisticated, smart for them. But let's have a look at something I haven't shown you there. Right, now, how about some of these onto vellum? These are beautiful. Let's dim those lights. These are going to be beautiful. Isn't that lovely? Now, if you've got some bright lights in there, I've got some LED lights. That is going to be very smart. Now, there's a gentle flicker there, but they do...
Are there any batteries in it?
There's any batteries. Should we just go all the way? Can we go dark? Oh, I just dropped the card, sorry. I just dropped the card, sorry. Here we go. It's like the fire's on, isn't it? I like this. This is very clever. So again, just think, if you have got acetate, if you have got lanterns, it's beautiful. But can we go pitch black? Can we go pitch black? There we go. Nice little flicker there.
You could almost warm your hands on that.
Oh, I get scared in the dark. Oh, I'm all right now. Whew. Right, so saving £5. Let me show you some more cards, more art. We haven't even spoken to you about the sentiments which you will get with them. This is brilliant. That was worth it, I think, wasn't it? We can spend more time on those if you want. But seriously, silhouettes, they're absolutely bang on, aren't they? This could be Scandinavian Christmas, this could be traditional, ornate Christmas cards. If you're looking for something fresh and exciting, this is the selection. We talked about Christmas earlier on for Lanai, and all the crafts you met, all crafts I've met, it's the main event. Obviously, you've got weddings, you've got birthdays, but I would probably say it's the main event. This is for a lot of us, this is what we craft for. This is what we spend our year learning new products, learning new techniques with mediums. This is what we like expanding our tool selection with these amps. This is art for life. Now again, these are not going to go out of fashion. Next year you're bound to use these. They're beautiful. But this is beautiful, beautiful value. Apparently, oh sorry, I've messed it up a bit. It should be there, shouldn't it? Hang a minute. Oh, sorry, it's there. I'm trying to do this in reverse. I'm so sorry. This is why I've worked with Phil for a year. It goes like this.
Another year.
But I'll see you next year, Phil, 2020. What, have you got your Christmas designs then? We can do them now. Right. There we go. Let's have a look at these words. Now, this is the stately font. These will match Phil's former words that he brought out recently, and I'm sure one's coming up too. But seriously, there is something so smart to these, not too over the top, but this is that classic, elegant Christmas. So it can be for numerous trends. If you like your shabby chic, your distressed Christmas, if you like it bright, you can go as vibrant as you like with your colours, with those buildings, you know. All ages. This has absolutely been nailed by Phil. 47 stamps. It's at 883810. Now you're saving £5. This isn't even in Phil's shop yet. We've got it first, right here live on Hochanda. This is the home of crafts, hobbies and arts for good reason. Look at these details. It's saving £5, £74.94, and it's on FlexBuy. You stagger the cost, and folks, if it helps you do that, you might as well, because it's interest-free. One payment today, it's on your screen. Add your P&P, unless you're a Freedom member. No personal packaging. Now, these work beautifully. Like I said, with various different styles, whatever style you're into. But if you do like the shabby chic kind of distressed kind of look, this is great. There's something, actually, when it comes to shabby chic with Christmas, there's something cosy about it. There's something warm, there's something homely about that lived-in shabby chic kind of look. They're beautiful. Now, I had to check this price. I mean, the usual price is ridiculously good anyway, but it's an introductory offer, say £3 on this bundle of 120 sheets. 40 sheets in each batch, so again, 120 sheets is £29.97. That is a ridiculously good deal. Dial the number, call us, it's just upstairs, or go on the website if you can do, it's at hochanda.com. 2/3 of the stock's gone for that one, by the way. By the way, how's the stock doing on the one day special? Do we know this? Half of it's gone. Right, we're not even 2 hours, 2 live shows into this one. Launched at 6 o'clock tonight. Half of it's gone. We've got a pizza out the night, and I know the one normally around 6 o'clock is very busy. 6 a.m. Phil, we've got a good 10 minutes.
So this is a different kind of card to show here.
Very nice.
not much you can get on that, is there?
There we go.
Right.
Well, thanks for watching. It's been a great...
Right, so this is using the amethyst and the aquamarine paper pack, which is what you've got here. So amethyst, but the amethyst, you've got some really rich papers in there that are really dark.
Yeah.
Amethyst, and then you've got these gorgeous, gorgeous lilac shades as well. Yeah. So you've got something in there that will suit every palette. They've all got the texture and the detail in them, yeah. Even the one with the little diamonds on. Can you see? I don't know whether you can see. I'm not pushing my luck a bit, but you've even got grain going on in that in the background, yeah. Very faint grain. So you know me. If I'm going to do it, I'm doing it properly. So this is how this is starting. We're going to stamp the sentiment in the Dusty Concord Distress Oxide, and we're going to clear emboss. So do you want Happy or Merry Christmas?
I like the, I don't know.
It's got to
I like the From Our Home, from Our Home to Yours at Christmas.
That's too big for that little square, look.
What about...
What do they
Noel,
say?
then.
Never work with animals, and you can't just put Noel in the middle of that. So you can either have Peace on Earth, Christmas Wishes, Merry Christmas, or there's like 4 or 5 to choose from, and he's chosen 2 that don't. That one, that one, that one.
Christmas Wishes, please.
Right, Christmas Wishes it is.
We should go for Joy if you want. Joy, done.
So before I move on, let's just show you these that you're getting. So you can't get these individually now, you can only get them as part of your one-day special. So let's just take a second to see the actual detail you're getting in these stamps, yeah? And if you look at this from further away, hint,
yeah.
There you go. Can you see there's not one section where I could have got another snowflake. It would have been too small.
So this is in the one-day special,
yeah,
folks?
This is part of your one-day special. So all these space that I had, yeah, has got a little drawn snowflake in it, and I tried to put one in there, if I'm honest with you, and the people who manufacture them are like, it's too close to the words.
Right.
Yeah, they tell me every time. You lot won't
but
notice it.
It's true.
But every time I send my designs, and they'll go, Phil, you have to leave 5 millimetres all the way around your stamps. I'm like, I know. I'm just trying.
Just thought you might change your mind this time.
Just trying. Yeah. See if they pushed it to like 6 mil.
Yeah.
If you're watching, sorry.
5.5.
Yeah, right, so this is the first time I've used the Christmas Wishes stamp, so a little tip for you, especially if you're using oxides. I'm using my circles. You must treat yourself to these if you can go to it. You've never seen these.
No, I looked at these.
Yeah,
no, I haven't seen these, but I've been playing with them. Good purchase.
So the story is, I'll tell you quickly, the story is years and years ago, ladies who come to my workshop, the older ladies were struggling with normal square blocks, rectangle blocks, and I thought, oh, round, ergonomical, fits in your hand, you don't need to think about it. So sourced them, had a load made, sold out, couldn't replace them. Yeah, the place where I had them made wasn't there anymore. It's taken me 3 years, believe you me, 3 years to get these back, because the groove that's in them, yeah, is unique to me. So you might see round blocks on Tinternet. They won't have this groove in them.
I was going to say, because I've seen something just slip. But you know what? I've honestly got, even though I use it like this, but I can exert a lot of pressure. I can push down and I can pick up.
Yeah. And how light are they? Even the big one that's 9 centimetres. I mean, I'm not particularly tall, so I've not got big hands, but that fits comfortably in my hand.
It does, you know. And I would say the groove in around the side is almost as important as the actual shape.
Yeah, absolutely it is. And that was the hardest part to find. Because you imagine you get a sheet of 6.5 minutes. You get a sheet of acrylic, yeah, easy to just die cut circles in. Not so easy.
Yeah, it's not. Because I've got a confident grip with those.
Right, shut up now then, let me get on with this. Right, so first time I've used this stamp, particularly with an oxide, so I'm just going to stamp it once on the back there, just to make, I mean, that's perfect, first time I've stamped it, yeah. Turn it around and I'll do it on the right side. You watch, I'll make a mess of this now. I'm not going to emboss this now because time's just ticked away, because Charlie was rattling on about...
Phil!
Grooves.
How dare you?
It's just so cheeky, isn't it? So we'll stamp that in the middle. So can you see I'm not actually, the block's doing all the work for me. I've got ink, can you see I've got a bit of ink at the top there? Wait till I lift that up. It's not transferred to me.
No, yeah.
Because you don't do, you know when you do a stamp like that on a square block and you're rocking, you don't get that with these, yeah.
And I just feel like I can get a lot of pressure down on this one.
Yeah, of course you can. We aren't worried about
half the
it.
time I'm worried about actually just dropping the thing. Whereas that, I'm not
Yeah,
going to drop that.
So the small one that comes in there is brilliant for all your little stamps. And then you can do the cheaty stamping, which is just putting it straight on, look. So we're going to decorate this.
Cheating stamp?
Cheaty.
What do you mean?
So normally I would say, if you come to my workshops, you'll know that I don't let people do it.
Right, of
You have
course.
to do it properly, because this is when mistakes happen. So we're now just filling that in, look, with one of the extras that comes in the extra stamps. Yeah. So we've now taken it from just a sentiment, and we've finished it off with lots of little snowflakes. That's a beautiful snowflake, even if I say so myself.
That's beautiful.
Clean the mess up, 'cause
The
I can't
wrapping
work
paper,
in
you can
that.
print that?
Yeah, absolutely. Tags. I know. Do you know in my next life I want to come back as a cleaner, because I love it.
Oh, I love it. Yeah.
I love it. It's bizarre, isn't it?
And I love cleaning. Oh, I love it.
Time for a career change.
I have
love
parties just so I can tidy up afterwards. Oh. Love it. Right, can you go now? Because I want to start.
We'll start tidying. So look how that pops now when you put it onto the paper. So the coloured cardstock, the papers from the paper pack, and then you've got the sentiment on top. Right, okay, so the way to do this now, 4 minutes. 4 minutes. Right, here we go. So foam tape, top and bottom. Put your bit of card on there, get some removable tape. Put that in place. A little bit of removable tape. Do the same with the top. And we had a laugh. They're not mine, by the way, they're the dogs.
Oh.
He
been a
comes
funny
everywhere
show.
with me. Here we go. Let's put that on there. Stop it. You said 4 minutes and now you're saying 3.5. Right, so now I can just put that in the centre, peel that removable tape off. And we've now got am I going to finish this? We've now got a card, look.
I thought that's
Yeah,
beautiful. Looking good.
Get in there, get in there. I know, I'm like, what's
Extreme
it?
crafting.
It is speed crafting. Now this is going inside, so let's try and line that up. I would normally spend a bit of time lining that up properly. But yeah, stop that, telling me times in my ear. Yeah! Right, here we go, and I'll just stick a couple of poinsettias on. How many minutes have I got? 2?
We've got 2 in a bit.
2 in a bit, so let's pop a couple of these on there. Put one
We've
there.
got 3 actually. Yeah. Don't mind us.
Pop that on there. But you see how all your die cuts look fab as well when you die cut them in the coordinating papers?
Those papers, it's just under £30 for 120 A4 sheets. I can't get over that. I don't forget the verses we've got on the show too, you know, they're beautiful.
I'm not going to have time to glitter this up, so here we go.
So again, yeah, these papers on the side of your screen right now. Storming success. Yeah, verse on the bottom of the screen.
So a little bit of holly there, and a little bit of holly at the top, and we've actually done 2, I say 2, 1.5 demos.
How many sheets is it in total for the Christmas verses? So it's not it's 48 per pack, I'm sure it is. Yeah, so it's 144 verses, A5 in size, and again it's £29.
Oops. 1, 2.
Is it A5 in size? Is it A5 in size?
No, it's A6.
It's A6, isn't it?
I've done A6 on purpose because A6 kept the cost down.
Yeah, I was going to say, folks, sorry, there's a mistake. I thought it was...
A5 is the size of the packaging.
packaging, isn't it? Yeah, so
Yeah.
Just well, the size of packaging, yeah. But the actual pieces are A6.
They are. You might
Yeah.
need to change that tomorrow just so you're not...
No, just to let you know, A6, so it's 144 in total.
And the silver pearls are new. So you might have seen the pearls we've brought you in the past, but the silver and gold are... 1 minute, 1 minute! Well, they might not be straight, but you get the gist. So the... Oh. I'm not working with you again because you've spilled glitter.
I get that. But apparently said that about Haley too. There's a pattern emerging here, Phil. Not just your papers.
There we go. So that's just quickly. It needs glittering up and everything. There you go. That's something different, and that's again just using scraps of the papers. So it is.
That is absolutely beautiful, and
Thank you.
The stamps there, thanks to this one-day special. So you're getting a lot for your money here. You're getting this sentiment, you're getting this silhouette. Phil, it's been a brilliant show. Thank you so much. Oh, just wait, we will get the details for you just briefly before, or you'll see them on the website for the one-day special. It's all of these, saving £5. We'll have a quick look. There we go, it's 883-810, but you'll see it on the website, hochanda.com. If you buy it, you will still get it now. Thanks very much. Thanks, Phil. Always a pleasure.
Charlie.
We'll see you after the break.
See you in the morning.
Also, love working with Phil, great guy. We have got the glitter greetings. It's not one day special, what are we talking about? Repeat now after the break until it's late, but we'll be back live at 7 a.m. tomorrow morning. Have a lovely evening.
Hochanda will be supporting Stamporama, an incredible art stamp and papercraft show, and we would like to invite you to come along and meet us on Sunday the 11th of August. Set in the Stevenage Arts and Leisure Centre, Stamporama brings together the UK's most dedicated and gifted craft experts, all available to inspire you with their knowledge and expertise. Tickets are available from Hochanda in advance for only £2.50, or alternatively on the door for £3. So what are you waiting for? Treat yourself to a fantastic crafty day out. Order your tickets today from hochanda.com.
Hi, I'm Ali from Ali Stitch Your Fingers, and I'm here to talk to you about the Stitched Up Ruler System. Stitched Up Ruler System was born in America, and I saw how unique it was and wanted to bring it to the viewers on Hochanda. So what we've done is we've been designing these rulers, and they are specific depth to work with the specific foot that you need, but this enables you to be able to use this on a domestic sewing machine at home. We now design and manufacture the rulers and the feet here in Yorkshire. We've got lots of new designs and new shapes coming to you, and we can't wait to bring them to you at home. So make sure you don't miss the Stitched Up Ruler System with me on Hochanda.
Hi, I'm Hayley. Join me for some amazing Fabric Freedom shows. Fabric Freedom design all their fabrics here in the UK, and they design them with quilters in mind, so they're really good at picking out those unidirectional prints, really nice and small prints so you can work on smaller patchwork projects, and paste prints as well, which is one of their signature fabrics. They do lots more fabrics besides quilting cottons, so tune in